Bonjour tout le monde, I'm Harry, a passionate French instructor, and in today's video we are diving into essential French concepts paired with powerful language learning strategies. So whether you're just starting or already on a French journey, this will take your learning to the next level. You will discover how to learn French faster and more effectively. So let's begin with the first topic, which is French alphabet. As we see, the French alphabet looks exactly the same as the English one, but the only difference is that some of the letters are pronounced differently. To understand this better, we will divide the 26 letters into two groups. So this is the first group. The left side shows the letter and the second one shows the pronunciation in French. What we will do is, the first time I'll pronounce the letter in English as well as in French, and the second time we will associate those letters only to the French sounds. So let's begin. A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, F, F, G, G, H, H, I, E, J, J, K, K, L, L, M, M. That's it. Now the second time we will only do the French pronunciation so that we can associate those letters to the French sounds. Let's begin. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Alright, now let's move on to the second group and we'll follow the same pattern. N, O, P, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. This is just a video, but during the class, we do so many interactive exercises with each topic. During this topic, that is the French pronunciation of letters, I might ask a question to each student, how do you spell your name? For example, the name of the student is Aman. So he will respond by saying A-M-A-N. So we are not only learning, but we are also implementing at the same time. Now let's move on to the second topic, which is some basic French greetings. You might have come across this one, and the pronunciation of this word is bonjour. 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 Whether you want to say hello or good morning, you can just say bonjour. Now the second greeting is bonsoir. Bonsoir. This is very similar to the first one. For saying good morning, we say bonjour, and to say good evening, we say bonsoir. Bonsoir. The third one is an informal one. It is pronounced as salut. T is silent at the end, and we say salut. Salut. And it means hi. This is a very informal one, and you can only use it with the people you already know. So avoid using it at your workplace or in a formal situation. The next one is merci. Merci. In English, we have two words, that is thank you, but in French, there's only one word, which is merci. Merci. The last one is how to say goodbye in French. And the word is au revoir. Au revoir. To understand this better, let's break it down. First of all, we have the combination AU. A-U. This combination has the sound O. Just like the letter O, we pronounce it exactly the same way. And the next word begins with R-E. R. Or you can say R, followed by V. R. Then there's the combination OI. OI has the sound va. Already done a similar word which is bonsoir. After S, there is the combination OI, so we say soir, soir. In a similar way, here we say revoir, revoir. So to say goodbye, we say au revoir, au revoir. In this way, we have covered the 5 most common greetings used in French. The next topic is pillars of language learning. When it comes to pillars of language learning, what generally comes to our mind is listening, reading, writing, and speaking. But there are some other pillars which even come before that, and these are grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. These are those pillars that we study in the beginning stages of our language learning, and after learning a bit of grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation, then only we move on to the other 4 modules. So if you are a person who is preparing for any exam, make sure that you pay attention to these 3 pillars before you move on to the other 4. Now we will see how to succeed in language learning. In other words, what are the 4 keys to succeed in language learning? All the keys are equally important, but what I notice is most of the students don't pay attention to the first one, that is fun. This just means that language learning should be fun, and in this way you are not only making the process enjoyable, but you are also boosting your progress at the same time. The next key is methods or strategies. So even if you have made your learning process enjoyable, it is necessary to use the right strategies to improve. The next key is every day. In order to succeed, it is necessary to learn the language every day. Although it is recommended to study as much as possible, but the bare minimum should be 30 minutes a day. The last key is to-do lists. So before going to sleep, write a realistic to-do list when it comes to your language learning goals. In this way, the next day when you are going to study the language, you already know what you are going to watch, what resources you are going to use, and in this way you are going to save a lot of your time. Now let's see in what way I have used all these 4 keys to design my courses. First of all, to make the language learning process fun, as we can already see that there are these aesthetic presentations. Along with that, there are role-playing sessions in which sometimes I'll be having a conversation with a student, or there are 2 students conversing with each other in French. Next, there are small interactive exercises. One example of this I have already mentioned is that after covering the French pronunciation, I might ask a question to a student, how do you spell your name? In this way, the students will practice their French pronunciation. Therefore, we are not only learning the language, but we are also implementing it after each and every topic. Next is methods. Along with the language, we learn different language learning techniques such as related to vocabulary, pronunciation. Even there are mock tests after every week to evaluate your progress. And then there are some short oral tests. It means that in the beginning of each class, for a duration of 4 to 5 minutes, I ask questions related to the material that we have covered in the previous class. This is a form of spaced repetition as we are reviewing and recalling material after a certain period of time. So whatever has been included in the course, there's a reason for that. Next, we also learn how to integrate French into our daily life, both actively and passively. We learn how to create a realistic to-do list. Not only that, we will also learn in what order we need to put all these tasks when it comes to language learning goals to reach the maximum output. Why French with Harry? First of all, the timings are flexible, that is, these are not hard-coded. Secondly, the packages are affordable. Moreover, even though we are going to use English when it comes to making comparisons with French, but I also do explain the concepts in Hindi and Punjabi. Why? Because I believe that when a person understands something in their native language, the grasping power becomes a lot better. And as a bonus, students also learn different language learning techniques which we have already mentioned, and there are so many more which are covered during the classes. So this material in the form of aesthetic presentations has been made by using multiple resources. Also during the preparation of the course, the order of the topics have also been seriously taken into account, and there is much more that you will find interesting during the classes. Now it's time to learn French with confidence. So in order to connect with us, you can either message on WhatsApp You can even DM on Instagram. Thank you so much for staying till the end. That's all for this video and see you soon. A bientôt.